Hello, welcome to Election Night 2020. Tonight we have Joe Biden, the former vice president under the Obama administration, and Mr. Donald Trump, who is the incumbent president. Let's start off with our 7 p.m. poll closings. Starting off in the state of Vermont, Joe Biden carries their 3 electoral votes. In the state of Virginia, 13 electoral votes. This is a key race alert. Joe Biden, the projected winner. In Kentucky, 8 electoral votes. The president will win here, along with South Carolina, with 9 electoral votes. In Indiana, 11 electoral votes. Donald Trump, the projected winner. And in the state of Georgia, 16 electoral votes. Donald Trump is leading Joe Biden, but it is too close to call. In the race for the White House, Donald Trump has an early lead with 28 electoral votes to Joe Biden's 16. 494 electoral votes remain undecided. We need 270 to win. We have a CNN projection right now. West Virginia goes to Donald Trump, who will win that state with its 5 electoral votes. In North Carolina, too close to call, Joe Biden with an early lead, but just 1% reporting 15 electoral votes. And in the battleground state of Ohio, only 7% reporting from the Cleveland area. We'll see if Donald Trump can make up this margin when more of the rural counties come in. 18 electoral votes. In the race for the White House, you need 270 to win. 33 electoral votes for Donald Trump, 16 for Joe Biden. 489 electoral votes remain undecided. We have a CNN projection right now. Alabama goes to Donald Trump, 9 electoral votes. He will carry Tennessee with 11 electoral votes. He will carry Oklahoma with 7 electoral votes. He will carry Mississippi with 6 electoral votes. But Joe Biden, he will carry Barack Obama's home state of Illinois with 20 electoral votes. He will carry the state of Massachusetts with 11 electoral votes. He takes Rhode Island with 4 electoral votes. He's moving quickly in Connecticut with 7 electoral votes. Joe Biden wins in New Jersey, 14 electoral votes. He wins in his home state of Delaware. No surprise, 3 electoral votes. He wins in Maryland, 10 electoral votes, and he wins in the District of Columbia, the most liberal part of the United States, handedly 3 electoral votes there. In the state of Maine, we can project Joe Biden wins 3 out of their 4 electoral votes. We'll make a characterization on that second district in just a moment. We have a key race alert right now. New Hampshire goes to Joe Biden. This is a poll closing call in a swing state. This is good news for the Biden campaign. Let's go through our key race alerts. Missouri, too close to call. Donald Trump with an overwhelming lead. Pennsylvania, too close to call. Joe Biden was born in this state. He has an overwhelming lead at this hour. In Florida, 29 electoral votes. Joe Biden with a big lead. We're still waiting for some Republican counties to finish reporting. In the state of Maine, that 2nd Congressional District, Donald Trump with a 4-point lead over Joe Biden at this hour. In the state of Georgia, 16 electoral votes. Donald Trump with still leading. In North Carolina, still only 2% reporting. Joe Biden with a narrow lead at this hour. In Ohio, we're still only getting results from very Democratic areas in Cleveland. We'll see how this plays out. 10% of the vote is now reported. In the race for the White House, 95 for Joe Biden, 66 for President Donald Trump. You need 270 to win. We have a CNN projection right now. Arkansas goes to Donald Trump, 6 electoral votes. And there you see on the race to 270, 95 for Joe Biden, 72 for Donald Trump. We have another major CNN projection right now. We can project that the U.S. House of Representatives, Democrats, they will be in charge for at least another 2 years, because we can now project, even though they haven't got into 218, there are enough safe states to guarantee that Democrats will keep control of the U.S. House of Representatives. We can now project a key race alert. Missouri goes to Donald Trump. Now let's go through. He will carry Louisiana with 8 electoral votes. He will carry Kansas with 6 electoral votes. He will carry Nebraska, 4 out of their 5 electoral votes. He will carry this trio of states, Wyoming with 3 electoral votes, North Dakota with 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota with 3 electoral votes. We have a key race alert right now. Colorado goes to Joe Biden, 9 electoral votes. Colorado goes to Joe Biden. Minnesota goes to Joe Biden. This is another key race alert, and we have a major projection right now. Joe Biden will take Pennsylvania. He defeats Trump in this state. 20 electoral votes. Apologize for that background noise. I'm going to try and then speak over it. New Mexico goes to Joe Biden. In New York, Joe Biden is the projected winner. In the state of Michigan, it's too close to call. Joe Biden with a big lead. He's also leading in Wisconsin. Sorry, he's not leading, but he's expected to. He's ahead in the exit polls in Wisconsin. We've got nothing in from Wisconsin. In Texas, the president, he's leading narrowly, 67% of the vote in, 38 electoral votes. Just a technical error here. Okay. Arizona, it's too close to call. President Trump with the lead. In the state of Nebraska, that 2nd Congressional District, the president is leading in Nebraska. Florida, he's still leading in Florida. The president, he's taken the lead in Maine. But Joe Biden is now leading in Georgia. And in North Carolina, he's leading by a very slim margin, still 12% reporting. In Ohio, we're starting to get some more Republican counties. Half the vote is in. We'll see how that one plays out. In the race for the White House, 168 for Joe Biden, 109 for the president. 270 needed to win. We have a CNN projection to make right now. We can now project that the U.S. Senate, Democrats, they will be in charge of the U.S. Senate. This is a major flip. And Democrats, they will be in charge of the U.S. Senate. Take a look at this. Texas goes to Donald Trump. 38 electoral votes. Texas, the president will win. But look at this. Joe Biden, he's going to win in Wisconsin with 10 electoral votes. And he's also winning in Michigan with 16 electoral votes. This cuts out a very important path for a Trump victory. In Utah, 4 electoral votes, Donald Trump, the projected winner. In Montana, Donald Trump, the projected winner of their 3 electoral votes. We have a key race alert. I'm going to run through these really quickly. The president, he's leading in Nevada. He is leading in Iowa. Joe Biden, he's narrowly leading in Arizona. In Nebraska, the president is leading, 10% reporting. In Florida, we're still waiting for some GOP counties. We expect to be able to call this soon. 2% separate Joe Biden and Donald Trump. In Maine, the president, he's leading. But Joe Biden has taken the lead in Georgia. Almost 60% of the vote is in. In North Carolina, Joe Biden holds on to a narrow lead. In North Carolina, in Ohio, Donald Trump, it's tightening. 85% of the vote in. We're still waiting for some Republican counties to finish reporting. In the race for the White House, 194 for Joe Biden, 156 for the president, 270 needed to win. We have another CNN projection right now. This is absolutely massive. Take a look at this. The presidency of the United States will go to Vice President Joe Biden. This is a major win for Joe Biden. They need 270 to win. He surpassed that. Take a look at this. Florida goes to Joe Biden, and also Washington will go to Joe Biden. Oregon goes to Joe Biden, and in the state of California, 55 electoral votes all going to Joe Biden. Hawaii goes to Joe Biden, and that comfortably puts him on top of 270. Idaho goes to Donald Trump. There you see the votes for the White House, 301 to 160, 77 electoral votes remain. We have a CNN projection right now. Maine, that 2nd Congressional District, Donald Trump, the projected winner. He will win in the 2nd District of Nebraska. He defeats Joe Biden in this district. There you see the updated electoral vote tally. 301 for Joe Biden, 166 for the president. 75 electoral votes remain uncalled. We have another major CNN projection right now. Georgia goes to Donald Trump. That's a big win for the Trump campaign. It won't matter, but we're just going to go through our swing states real quick now. Nevada, Trump leading. Iowa, Trump is leading. Arizona, Biden is leading. In North Carolina, Trump has taken a narrow lead. In Ohio, take a look at this. It's tightening big time. We're still waiting for more Republican counties to finish reporting before we call this state. And there you see the updated electoral vote tally, 178 for the president with 75 uncalled. We have a CNN projection right now. North Carolina goes to Donald Trump. This is a big win for him. Then Alaska, of course, going to the president. Let's run through our swing states. Nevada, too close to call. Biden has now taken an early lead. In Iowa, it's too close to call. Trump has taken an early lead. In Arizona, over half the vote is in. Joe Biden clinging to a very small lead. In Ohio, take a look at how much Trump has closed this deficit. Joe Biden now narrowly leading with 97% of the vote in. We expect to be able to call that race very soon. In the race for the White House, 301 for Joe Biden, 196 for Donald Trump, 41 remain undecided. As a reminder, Joe Biden has been elected President of the United States. We have a CNN projection right now. We can now project Nevada goes to Joe Biden. This is an important win for Joe Biden. And now let's take a look at Ohio. Donald Trump, the projected winner in their 18 electoral votes. Let's run through the remaining swing states. Iowa, still too close to call. The president leading. In Arizona, Biden is clinging to a very, very small lead with 3/4 of the vote in. Now, there you see the race for the White House. 307 for Joe Biden, 214 for Donald Trump. He's been elected President of the United States. 17 remain undecided. We have a CNN projection right now. We can project Iowa goes to Donald Trump. This is an important win for him. He wins Iowa, but it won't matter. And he also wins Arizona with 11 electoral votes, but it won't matter on our electoral vote tally. Joe Biden has been elected president. 307 for him, 231 for Donald Trump. And that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe for more, and I hope you have a great day. Cheers. Fun election prediction.